Welcome back to a special edition of Life, Liberty, and Levin with the great one, Mark Levin, and his new book, The Democrat Party Hates America. Mark, when we went to break, we were previewed that we'll talk about the nuclear family and the war on the nuclear family. We talk a lot about politics, a lot about culture. Now it's getting personal from the Democrats.
Yeah, and by the way, for people who have a problem with the title, I'm waiting for somebody to write The Democrat Party Loves America. I'd love to know how. Exactly what about America does the Democrat Party love? It is constantly attacking, undermining, and it is relentless. That's how they get their power.
Well, on that, you say it's not intended to be provocative.
Listen, this is the way I look at it. I don't care what MSNBC, CNN, the New York Times, and the rest of these reprobates think. It's about them. I do care what Democrats think generally, and they really ought to look in their heart and soul and say, why am I part of this institution that's destroying my country? And that has this horrendous history of racism and bigotry and anti-Semitism and undermining our institutions and all. Because I don't believe the average Democrat feels that way. The activists do, and their elected officials do. But I doubt the average Democrat in the street, some of whom have fought for this country, after they read this book, will continue to be Democrat. As for the nuclear family, there's nothing more hostile to the Marxist ideology than the nuclear family. Marx even writes about that in the Communist Manifesto.
The abolition of the
abolition of the family. And he's very angry about it because he gets some pushback. And he basically says, how dare you attack me and Marxism when you are promoting the bourgeoisie? And want people to understand this. The nuclear family is under attack, Pete, because to destroy the relationship within a family, a parent to a child, is to destroy the country. Because we as parents, we will die for our children. And in order to substitute the state for the nuclear family, you need to brainwash, you need to change the social structure, so the Democrat Party controls the state, and the state controls what happens to your family. Oh, this is some right-wing nut stuff. No, it's happening in our classrooms.
Right now, we're turning kids against parents.
This has been a dream of the progressive movement since John Dewey went to Stalin's Russia in 1928. You know all about this stuff. And he loved their educational system because he said in every respect, whether they're teaching mathematics or language or history, it is the overlay of what's important to the state and to the party. And you must have that kind of indoctrination. John Dewey had more impact on the public education of this country than any other human being in this country.
No doubt.
That's over 100 years ago. They've never changed. The teachers' union is an appendage of the Democrat Party and vice versa. That's 2.5 million precinct workers, which is why they oppose school choice. They don't give a damn about kids, particularly in poor black neighborhoods. They send their own kids to private school, or they've gone to private school. The head of the AFT, I think, or the NEA, sent their kid to private school in Chicago, but not for anybody else. So it is crucial that the nuclear family be destroyed, and that is exactly what's taking place. And all this transsexual stuff, people need to know, what is this, 1/100% of the population? And now this is being superimposed in the books that our kids get and in lessons that they're being taught. You can't miss it every day on television. What is that all about? It's about destroying the family.
And they're always hypocrites about it. You mentioned, teachers' union leaders who send their kids to private schools. Even Karl Marx himself says, I want to destroy the nuclear family, but he showed a lot of preference and deference to his own kids.
I explain in the book, he was a doting father.
Yes.
While writing about how to destroy the nuclear family. The only other thing I would mention here is this. And look how the Biden administration unleashed the FBI, National Security, the Department of Justice in that memo against whom? The parents. They didn't have jurisdiction, there was no problem. They're going to protect their teachers' union because the teacher union is doing the bidding. And so we've already reached this point, the war on the parents, the war on the nuclear family. One other footnote here. The most important demographic the Democrat Party has, the most important, more loyal than any ethnic group or anything else, is young, single women without children. They vote overwhelmingly Democrat. They have significant numbers, and they are not part of this nuclear family and so forth. And they also support overwhelmingly the most radical forms of abortion.
Yes.
You want to know why the Democrat Party can't stop talking about abortion? Power. That's their most important constituent group. They will serve it.
It keeps them in that block.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.